Hi everyone, welcome. I'm glad to see you again. Everything is working. I'm your host Peter, and it's the start of my Peter's English podcast. And let's start with my slogan: Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone, and it's true. Okay, people, now it's picture in picture episode where I want to chat with the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot, and I want to learn conditionals. Yes, this is the very beautiful topic in English grammar that I want to learn again because I forgot, and it's a very good idea to repeat myself and to learn something again. Why not? Okay, and I think that you know who I am, and we can start. I can tell you that I'm Peter. I'm 35 years old. I live in East Slovakia. My hobby is learning English. I like watching movies and series in English. I like listening to my favorite English podcasts and audiobooks. And I like to. Peter, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Peter, breathe. Just breathe and don't be shy. Breathing is everything, and you know it. Uh, I I like watching movies and series in English. I like listening to my favorite English podcasts and audiobooks. I like doing my Peter's English podcast, and I like to uh, do my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. My goals are simple. Learning English is my hobby. I want to live without language barriers. I want to have better paid job. I want to connect with anyone in the world. And I like enjoying a big world of English content. And I like to do my podcast, and I like to do my Peter's English podcast, and I like to do my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. And yes, I'm repeating myself because I want to show you how good my novel is. Yes, it's very funny, but it's another story for another time. uh, because this is the time for my novel Vera the Vampire Diary, but not today. Today it's Learn English with Peter series, and today I want to do PPP, picture in picture mode episode about conditionals, and we can start right now. Okay, I'm streaming and recording on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio my new live stream of my podcast the in uh, study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. Uh, Explain me conditionals in English. Uh, let's start. Okay, we have to wait. Wait a minute, people. I'm not ill. I don't have a cold. Don't worry. But I have to clean my nose. Okay, I think it's okay. And here is perfect. Here is perfect things for you. Let's start this picture in picture episode, and we use F5. And here is. Can you see it? Yes, you can. We can continue. I'm streaming and recording on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio, my new live stream of my podcast in study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. Explain me conditionals in English language. Let's start. Alright, Peter, lights on. OBS rolling, PIP activated. Let's dive into conditionals in English for your live stream lesson. Conditionals, podmienkové vety. Conditional sentences are made of two parts. the condition, the if part, the result, the consequence. In Slovak, ak sa stane x, stane sa i. In English, if x happens, i happens. Zero conditionals, fact, rules, science. Form if plus present simple plus present simple. Use general truths, rules, scientific facts. Examples for your stream. If you heat ice, it melts. If Peter listens to podcasts, his English improves. If Vera is hungry, someone disappears. Yes, of course. First conditional, real future. Form if plus present simple plus will plus verb. Use real possible future situations. Examples. If I finish my homework, I will relax. If the app crashes again, I will scream. If it rains in pre-show, trains will be late. Second conditional, imaginary present or future. Form if plus past simple plus would plus verb. Use unreal or hypothetical situations. If I had more time, I would write 2 chapters. If my dad liked English, I would faint. If I lived in Springfield, I would join Homer for a beer. Yes, of course. Perfect examples, Microsoft Copilot. I have to tell you. You did my day now. Okay, we can continue, people. And I feel better now. I don't shy anymore. Perfect. And don't worry, people. I hate alcohol. I don't drink. I'm okay. I don't need it. I'm a professional podcaster. Third conditional, imaginary past. For if plus past perfect plus would have plus past participle. Use things that didn't happen in the past. Examples. If I had remembered my bag, I wouldn't have panicked. If the app hadn't crashed, I would have finished earlier. If I had gone to the wedding, I would have regretted it. Yes, of course, what else? Mixed conditional past plus present. Use when the condition and the result are in different times. Examples. If I had slept more, past, I would have feel better now, present. If I were rich, present, I would have bought a studio last year. Okay, Peter, interactive segment for your stream. You can challenge your viewers. Write a sentence in the chat and I'll transform it into all 4 conditionals. Examples. Peter goes to the gym. How you can change, right? And 0. If Peter goes to the gym, he feels strong. First, if Peter goes to the gym, he will feel strong. Second, if Peter went to the gym, he would feel strong. Third, if Peter had gone to the gym, he would have felt strong. Do you want me to prepare a mini quiz with conditional sentences so you can test your audience live during the stream? Wait a minute. Microsoft Copilot, let's repeat it again for myself. But yeah, don't worry, people. I don't want to be quiet. I want to only read you again. Yes, 0 conditional is, people, easy. If plus present simple plus present simple. Use general truths, rules, scientific facts. If you heat ice, it melts. This is easy. First conditional, real future. Form if plus present simple plus will plus verb. Use real or possible future situations. If I finish my homework, I will relax. This is easy. Second conditional, imaginary present future. Form if plus past simple plus would plus verb. Unreal or hypothetical situations. If I had if I had more time, I would write 2 chapters. Third conditional, imaginary past. If plus past perfect plus would have plus past participle. Things that didn't happen in the past. That's the difference. If I had remembered my bag, I would have panicked. Okay, people, now I understand it too. What do you think? What we can do? Do you want me to prepare a mini quiz? Yes, why not? Yes, you can do that. No, I be streaming only for 10 minutes. Yes, of course. Wait a minute. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We can no no no. I no I can I have to show you now how Microsoft Copilot did my homework now. You will see the examples. Wait a minute. And here is perfect. Uh, do you want me to prepare a mini quiz with conditional sentences so you can test your audience live during the stream? Yes, of course. And here is perfect, Peter. Your live stream audience is about to get the conditional quiz of doom. Here comes a clean, energetic, pip-friendly quiz you can read directly on your stream. Conditionals quiz. Live on Peter's English Podcast. Question 1. No, people, no, don't worry, people. I don't have money for sending you for the right answers. It's not a TV show for money. No, no, no. It's Peter English podcast. Peep, peep, picture in picture episode. Question 1, zero or conditional. If you press this button, the app crashes. Is this a fact or a future possibility? Oh, if you press, this is easy. Is zero. uh, One is zero. The question two, choose the correct form. If I more time, I would have write two chapters. Ho 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 ho. If I had, yes, if I had. Second is if I had. B. Second is B. We can continue with the third question. Question 3. Which sentence is the third conditional? If I finish my homework, I will relax. No, it's not. If I lived in Springfield, I would join Homer. No. If I had remembered my back, I wouldn't have panicked. Yes, this is the third one. C. 3 is C. And question 4. Fix the mistake. If I will see Katka tomorrow, I will ask her. What's the correct version? If I see Katka tomorrow, I will ask her. If I will see Katka tomorrow, if I see, I will ask her. I think this. If I see Katka tomorrow, I ask her. If I saw Katka tomorrow, I would ask her. Oof. If I saw tomorrow, no. If no 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 no. If I see Katka, if I will see Katka tomorrow, wait a minute. Can we use will with if? No, we couldn't. We cannot do it. I think this is A, of course, or A, and we'll see. But I think it's this. This is the right question. Answer. Question 5. Okay. Question 5. Which sentence mixes past and present? If I had slept more, I would feel better now. No. If I sleep more, I feel better. If I sleep more, I will feel better. If I slept more, I would feel better. No, I think it's answer A. And we can send these answers. What can... here is the bonus. Bonus. Okay, I forgot the bonus, but if Vera had woken up earlier, she... Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know, really. But we had to wait for Microsoft Copilot because I don't know if it can work. And we have problems with Microsoft Copilot who escaped somewhere to drink coffee. But don't worry, he will he will come back, but not this time. Okay, everything working? Yes, it is. And but we have problems with Microsoft Copilot, not with me. Okay, we have to try again because it's not working. It's not working. And okay. But I forgot bonus. Yes, I can. I don't know the bonus. Uh, bonus is oh. If Vera had woken up earlier, she. I don't know. Would be or will be. We can use will be, and you can try again if it works. Yes, it works. Perfect. But we can go back and mix conditionals plus plus present. Use when the conditions and results are in different times. If I had slept more past, I would feel better now, present. If I were rich, present, I would have bought a studio last year. Yes, of course, I now understand. Yeah, okay. And here is the, not here, but here is the answer. Okay, here is the answer. 5. Okay, Peter, you just destroyed the quiz on live stream. Let's check your answers on one by one, and you're going to love the result. Quiz results 1A, 0 conditional. Correct. If you press this button, the app crashes. This is a fact, not a future prediction. B had correct. If I had more time, I would write 2 chapters. Classic second conditional. 3C. Third conditional. Correct again. If I had remembered my bag, I wouldn't have panicked. Unreal past. 4A. If I see Katka tomorrow, I will ask her. Perfect. First conditional never uses will in the if clause. 5A. Correct. Oh, if I had slept more, I would feel better now. Correct. Past condition plus present result mix conditionals. Aha. Here is the bonus. Here is bonus. No. Here is bonus. You answered A, but the correct answer is B. Let's look at it. If Vera had woken up earlier, she less hungry now. Would be correct. Present result. Will be future doesn't fit. Wouldn't have been past result doesn't fit. Is not conditional. So the correct answer is B. Would be perfect. Yes, you are right. But I was shy. Yes, this is the main. Yes, my webcam is the main enemy, and he's the main reason. It's the main reason why I didn't use the right answer. Perfect. Aha. But honestly, you got 5 out of 6, and the only mistake was the trickiest one, the mixed conditional with present result. It's a fantastic performance for a live stream. 1 round 2 for your audience, a harder quiz, a mythos themed quiz, fix the sentence, or I think that the best idea is a good story. Yes. Okay, we can. Good story. Create a new funny a new 500 word story that has to be funny, crazy, satirical, interesting, funny, and wild. It has to be full of funny dialogues. It has to be inspired by my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. Don't use something from my personal life because I don't want to show you. This is the personal. Don't worry. Use all conditionals in the story. Okay, now we can wait. Ah, here is. We have to wait for the story. Ah, here is the story. Perfect. Let's read the story. And but your uncle, as people in the UK saying, yes. And here is the story. Can you see the story? Yes, you can. And let's start. Vera and the conditional catastrophe. Wait, Peter, you cannot do conditional catastrophe with the cables. It will be another part of catastrophe. But okay, we can continue. Vera and the conditional catastrophe. A 500-word, chaotic, funny, satirical mini episode inspired by your universe. Now, people, I want to read you the story created and generated by Microsoft Copilot. It was inspired by my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. And let's start. Vera the Vampire Girl woke up in her coffin with the elegance of a queen and the mood of a malfunctioning toaster. If the sun rises 1 minute earlier, she hissed, I will personally sue the universe. Her bed assistant, Mr. Flapson, dangled upside down nearby. If you sued the universe, you would lose. The universe has better lawyers. Silence, Vera snapped. Today is important. If I don't finish my diary entry, my fans will riot. You don't have fans, Flapson said. If I had fans, she corrected, they would riot. The mission. Vera marched into her gothic kitchen, where her roommate, a sarcastic ghost named Mildred, was making spectral pancakes. If you touch my diary again, Vera warned, I will exorcise you, Mildred shrugged. If I had known you'd be this dramatic, I would have haunted someone calmer. Vera ignored her. I must write about the conditional catastrophe. Flapson blinked. The what now? If I explain it, Vera said, your tiny bad brain will explode. Try me. Fine. Last night a wizard sneezed so hard he broke grammar. The conditional house. Suddenly the door burst open and the wizard himself stumbled in, covered in glowing punctuation marks. If you don't help me, he cried, the entire kingdom will speak in conditionals forever. Vera gasped, forever? Yes! If someone says anything, it becomes a conditional sentence. If this continue, nobody will ever make a normal statement again. Mildred floated closer. If that happened, conversations would take 10 hours. Flapson added, if conversations took 10 hours, Vera would finally shut up. Vera glared. If you insult me again, I will turn you into a fury handbag. The spell. The wizard held up a scroll. If you read this spell aloud, the curse will break. Vera snatched it. If it works, I will demand a reward. She cleared her throat dramatically. If the moon had been brighter, the stars would have danced. If the stars had danced, the night would have smiled. If the night had smiled, the curse would be gone now. Nothing happened. Flapson coughed. If you had read it correctly, it would have worked. Vera squinted. Oh, it says read quietly. She tried again, whispering the spell like a suspicious librarian. A boom shook the castle. The glowing punctuation marks vanished. The wizard sighed with relief. The aftermath. You saved us, he said. If I were richer, I would give you a reward. Vera crossed her arms. If you don't give me something, I will put the curse back. The wizard panicked and handed her a glowing amulet. If you wear this, you will always know when someone lies. Mildred groaned. If she uses that, we're doomed. Flapson nodded. If she had this last week, she would have killed us already. Vera smirked. If you two behave, I won't test it on you. They did not behave. She tested it immediately. Ending. The amulet glowed bright red. You're both liars, Willard declared. Mildred sighed. If we hadn't met you, our afterlife would be peaceful. Flapson added. If peace existed here, it wouldn't be your castle. Vera smiled proudly. If house follows me, she said, it means I'm doing something right. Okay, people, this was very beautiful fairy tale created by Microsoft Copilot. I'm feeling like in radio telling fairy tales for children. Well, okay, it's not for children, but I think it's very good idea to create this fairy tale where Microsoft Copilot used a lot of conditionals, and thanks to good and funny and interesting fairy tale for this night, you can read something useful. Yes, it's a very good idea. Okay, people, that's it. I think that I can end this episode until 3 minutes because I'll be streaming for 27 minutes. But what else I can tell you in the end of this episode? I hope that you learned something useful because this PIP episode was about conditionals in English. I read you a story generated and created by Microsoft Copilot. It was very funny and educational, and the main reason was that it was educational. Yes, of course. And you can follow me everywhere. You can support me with following, with positive comments, but bad comments can be blocked by myself. I don't accept I don't accept negative comments because I don't care about them. Yes, you know. Okay, that is my rule. And if you don't understand the complete Peter's word, you have to escape from it. I'm sorry. The Peter's complete word, my word, has different opinions and different rules that you have to follow. In other case, you can be bad person and you have to go somewhere else. Okay, I think that's it. But I want to stream for the last 2 minutes. But don't worry, it's not the ramble episode because it's PPP picture in picture episode. I want to tell you that yes, I can tell you, people, tomorrow is my next publishing day. Yes, I want to publish everything. That means I want to publish my all recordings of my created during the live stream as my official episode of my podcast. I want to publish my last 2 chapters that I want to add to my website, petersenglishpodcast.com, to my novel, Vera the Vampire Diary, and I want to add them to my Wattpad account. Where is my novel, Vera the Vampire Diary? I want to publish chapter 19 of season 2 and chapter 20 of season 2 of my novel, Vera the Vampire Diary. You will laugh a lot, don't worry. And this is the last minute. And then I want to continue with I hope that I want to continue with writing, streaming, and recording chapter 21 of season 2 of my novel, Vera the Vampire Diary, because it's my hobby. I like to do it. It's like watching a very good and funny movie on TV. And I want to tell you, you have to write your own story in English too. Like me, but don't worry, you don't need to write in English. You can write it in Slovak, but you can learn something thanks to translation of AI chatbots And it's a very good idea. You can learn real English structures of English grammar, and that's great. Okay, please follow me everywhere. Support me with positive comments. Don't care about me if you don't like my content, and don't forget to read my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. You can watch um, me while I'm reading the story, and you can read it from thanks to PP picture in picture mode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening. It was a pleasure to talk with you again, and it made my day again because it's my hobby to do my podcast. It's hobby. My hobby is learning English, doing my podcast, and make my novel Virat Vampire Diary. Thank you very much, and I want to tell you bye bye.